in here. The teachers this morning took the students outside and took individual pictures with them. So those will be emailed to parent emails as soon as the teachers get them to do that, as well as a slideshow that we just couldn't make happen here and on our live stream. So we will send that out to you with the link to the slideshow as well. Okay. At this time, I'd like to find my correct. Do you have my? Here it is. A little bit all over the place, I apologize. At this time, I'd like to ask Alicia Velasquez and Levi McCarley to join me on the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Before we get started, there are a number of people I'd like to take a moment to thank. Ms. Josephine Pace Brown, our PTA president, was here for the first ceremony. I wanted to make sure we had plenty of room for everyone else. So she did tell me that she'd like to be here, but she wanted to make sure everyone had a chance to celebrate with their children, so she did not remain here. So thank you to Ms. Pace Brown and to the PTA for all their support of the students throughout the years. This is by far the most active and most productive PTA that I have ever been a part of. So thank you for all your help and all your hard work as well. And I urge you, when you get to the middle school, to continue on in the great tradition and join the PTA there. I'd also like to acknowledge my secretary, Mrs. Patine, who, as usual, snuck in on me. She's an excellent support to me. She's my lifeline, and she's also a support to every single person, students and adult alike, in the East Coldenham building. So thank you for being here today. Ms. Serator, the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Thank you for being here, Ms. Serator, and for all your guidance, your support, and for everything you've done for East Coldenham over the years. Also the past principal, my predecessor. So thank you for all your hard work. This event would not be possible, nor would it run so smoothly without the hard work and dedication of many people, including Mrs. Gatto. Mrs. Gatto works in the front office for us, and she has been dedicated to making sure that this event is set to go. The awards certificates are ready, all the programs are up to date, and we were ready to roll this morning. So a huge thank you to Ms. Gatto for everything she does for us. Also to Mrs. Crass and Mrs. Burgos, who work hard to make sure that we came into the building and we are ready to go today. To our custodial staff, more than ever, they worked very hard today to make sure that we were socially distanced and that we were ready to go for today, and they made this possible for us. So we appreciate your understanding and your patience as we come back together. It's great to see people in person again. We hope this is the beginning of a return to normalcy. To Mr. Mara, Mr. Martin, and Mr. Malley, who put together all of our technology today and made it possible for us to live stream, including the last-minute glitches that they fixed. And they started to explain the glitch to me. I didn't understand it, but they've made it work. So thank you to all of you. I would also like to thank a lot of thank yous. Mr. and Mrs. Begley for donating a nice treat for our fifth graders yesterday. They were treated to ice cream from the Ice Mother. That was a personal donation from them, so we thank them very much. Now I'd like to introduce the teachers. All the way to my left is Mrs. Vassapoli. In the middle is Mrs. Borley. To my immediate left is Mrs. Garrison. And Mr. Patine could not be here today. He sends his regrets, but last night he became a father for the first time, so he's a little busy. Okay, to the students. I want to take a minute to speak to you directly. So we're going to pretend that nobody else is in the room, okay? Today, you embark on a new journey. Your elementary years draw to a close, and an exciting new adventure is before you. As we open the ceremony, you heard me welcome everyone to the 5th grade moving up, not the 5th grade graduation. I say this not to diminish your accomplishments or to dampen your day, but to help you to keep your eyes on your goals. Today, you celebrate the culmination of 6 years of elementary school. 6 years. It's a long time, but it's really not. This is not a minor accomplishment. Think back on all you've learned over the last 6 years. You've grown in many ways, physically and educationally. You set a goal to reach this milestone today, and you've achieved it. But the greater reward still lies ahead. Graduation. The term graduation is the acceptance of an academic degree. It comes at the end of a stage of learning: high school, college, trade school, and so on. Elementary schools cannot and do not confer academic degrees. It is for this reason that we are not gathered today at a graduation. Again, I don't point this out to lessen your accomplishment, rather to help you focus on your long-term goal: high school graduation and beyond. The certificate that you will receive in a few moments is an accomplishment that you should certainly be proud of. But it is not the end of your learning. It's only the beginning. You leave East Coldenham this week, and you're ready to take on the challenges of middle school. Your teachers have prepared you well. They taught you to read, write, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. They taught you to think for yourself, and they displayed what it means to be a good student. Through their love and caring, your parents showed you what it means to be a good person and a good citizen. They instilled family values and provided all of the materials needed for a solid bedrock of good character. Your parents care for you more than anyone else in this world. The fact that you sit here today, ready to celebrate, is a testament to them and their job well done. However, as prepared as you are today for your challenges, don't forget to keep your goals in sight. Never give up on your dreams. Work hard for them every day. The tools and resources that you have gathered along the way in elementary school will continue to help you as you grow. Rely on your teachers, old and new, and your parents for support and assistance. Remember, you are well prepared for the journey that lies ahead, and you can achieve anything that you set your minds to. But know that that won't be easy. You will be challenged. It will be difficult. I have no doubt that you are ready to overcome each and every one of those challenges. Besides, anything that's easy really isn't worth doing, is it? So take a look around before you leave East Coldenham for the last time this week. Remember your elementary school years fondly, and remember that this is where your journey began. This is where you began to learn. EC will likely hold a special place in your hearts for the rest of your lives, and it should. It's a special place filled with special people, and now you're among them. I look forward to the day, 7 short years from now. It may sound like a long time, but it's coming quickly. 7 short years from now, when I can greet you at your high school graduation, at the culmination of this great journey. The day when you realize just how much you've grown and just how much you've learned. Until that time, continue to work hard and keep making us proud. Congratulations on this amazing milestone. You're well on your way to greatness. EC misses you already, but we are proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish in your life. Last night, the 5th grade awards were announced in an online presentation. These awards are typically given out during this ceremony, but because of the year's events and time constraints, we were forced to make it an online presentation. However, these awards are too important not to take a moment to recognize the students. So at this time, I'm going to ask the recipients as I read their names to please stand, and I'll read the awards that they received. From Mrs. Borley's class, Lucas Redner. From Mrs. Vassipoli's class, Matthew Orfel and Natalie Weddle. Please stand. These students received the Realization Award, an award presented to students who, over their elementary school years, display a visible understanding of the value of good education and its effect on their future. Thank you. Gia Ashcroft was the recipient of the Bradley Davis Award. Gia is a student who has overcome in spirit and determination a physical or emotional educational obstacle and who has demonstrated a love for learning and exploration of the world around her. Congratulations. Avery Janino, the recipient of the East Coldenham Community Award, an award that goes to a fifth grade student who resides in Colden Park and who has demonstrated an interest and involvement in school and community activities. Brooke Bradich. Brooke is the recipient of the Rosalie Spordone Award. It's presented to a fifth grade student who shows a love of dancing, gymnastics, or athletics. Congratulations. Stella Forrest. Stella is the recipient of the Jennifer Homan Award, presented to a fifth grade student who has a keen interest in books and enjoys the library. This student also demonstrates a good knowledge of library skills. Braxton Harold. Braxton is a recipient of the Amy Innes Award, presented to the fifth grade student who is most helpful to others. Elias Tierney. Elias is a recipient of the Peter Orsino Jr. Award. This award is presented to a fifth grade student who has a love for the natural sciences. Peyton Pasella. Peyton is the recipient of the Mark Flanagan Award, and it's presented to a student who demonstrates, in an exemplary fashion, the courage to face life's challenges. Zachary Carolla. Zachary is the recipient of the Children's Memorial Painting Teacher Character Education Award. This award is presented to a fifth grade boy who exhibits a sense of wonder, pride, and humor. Congratulations to all of you on your awards. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the parents who will no longer have students in East Coldenham. If you'd like to stand to be recognized, and we would thank you for all of the years that you gave us your children. Okay, and at this time, we'll ask the fifth grade teachers to come up for the presentation of the awards. The certificates, excuse me.
First row, please stand. Gia Ashcroft. Brian Bencomo. Brooke Bradish. Layla Kalari Gatling. Zachary Carolla. Avery Danino. Stephen Filizzi II. Stella Forrest. Braxton Harold. Levi McCarley. Peyton Pasella. Lucas Redner. Jade Schaefer. Elias Tierney.
Nyla Sinzak. Maya Guzman Mejia. Raymond Mock II. Mystique Navarez. Matthew Orfel. Alicia Velasquez. Natalie Weddle.
Just want to take another second and tell all of the students who are virtual this year how great it is to see you. We've missed you this year. We're glad to see you in person. Welcome back. This time I'd like to ask the students to please rise. Before we end, I want to thank you for the great work you've done this year. I'm not sure if you know just how much you've done, but you've really rolled with the punches this year, so to speak. We've changed a lot of things in response to the world around us, and you guys responded to every single one of those changes seamlessly. You were truly the leaders of the building. The younger kids looked to you for an example, and you set a fantastic example for them. So thank you very much for all you've done. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th grade class of East Coldenham Elementary School. Parents will send your students out under the canopy. They can meet you there as well as any siblings that you ask to be dismissed. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic summer and good luck.